Welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, hi Fren. I'm Queen. I make speed build videos in The Sims. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all this beautiful YouTube shebang. And I'm back! Feels so good to be back home. Oh my goodness, it was a crazy trip. We spent a beautiful 17 days in Texas to see some friends and family and all the people we love. Well, half of it, because my half is in Quebec in Canada. And before I start rambling on my trip, because a lot of people ask me to talk about my trip, I didn't know y'all were that interested in my life. Tell me, where are you from? Because I am in Arizona in the United States, but I'm from Canada. I'm born in Canada. Tell me, where are you from and where do you live? Don't give me details. Internet is sketchy. Don't do these kinds of things on the internet. I just want a general idea of where my good friends of YouTube's are. Okay, so as I said, I went to Texas for 17 days and I love Texas. Texas is, I left Canada to live in Texas and I would do it again, not gonna lie. For all the horses and all the cows and ranches, and it touches my heart just to think about it. It's such a pretty place. I love it. And for today's speed build, I tried, okay, I kind of gave up too, but I tried to make like a Texas style kind of house and I failed very miserably. And it ended up looking just like a farmhouse kind of thing. It's really not typical of Texas. I probably won't even put Texas in the title of this video because this house is everything but Texas. I mean, the inside, I was trying to go back more Texas style, but the outside is just, no, that ain't it. Usually Texas houses are like one story. I don't even know why I did 2 stories. It doesn't look like a Texas house. Oh well. And more I was doing it, more I was like, I'm just too committed to turn around now. It's just, I need to do it. So I finished it, but it's not a Texas house. I might try to do a Texas house for another day because I'm a little disappointed in my skills. And Texas have a lot of bricks and not bricks, but more like stones and like sand color and a little bit of wood, and the roofing is metal, and that's more typical, especially like 1 story. And usually houses in Texas don't really have foundation. Like you can't really see the foundation like I just did for this house. It's not really a thing. I don't know why actually. But yeah, I did this. A 2-story home with about, I think there's 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. The 2nd floor is for the kids. And I mean, the house is pretty, but it ain't Texas. So there's some people that was asking me where my accent was coming from, because the whole time that I was in Texas, I was still looking at my comments and tried to answer them all and stuff. And one person asked me where my accent came from, and like I said at the beginning, I'm from Canada. I speak French. Bonjour, comment ça va? And I decided 4 years ago to move, 4, I don't remember, between 4 and 3, to move in Texas to live the American dream and just to ride horses for a living. And that's what I did. I took everything I had. I took my horse and moved to Texas. One day I might just do a video all about this story because it's a very long story. It's not that simple. But yeah, I moved to Texas and I met my husband and here I am now in Arizona. What the heck? So I came back from my trip. It was beautiful and I came back on a Saturday. And my husband had to leave on Sunday for training for 2 weeks. So I'm by myself. It's very lonely at home. Good thing that I have my one friend Mimi to support me here. I feel so lonely. I don't like being by myself. I'm a social bug and I need friends. I like having my friends. I like to talk with people. I'm so lonely. I figured that I would need to talk about the build right now, right? So I built, while I was gone, I bought some packs, because I could, and they were on sale. So I bought, Get Together, and so I started building it in, oh my goodness, hold up. Winterberg? I can't say that one. And, the lot was too big, and I just kind of gave up on, like, trying to, like, landscaping and all. So I just moved this giant house to this tiny lot. But I really liked the driveway and the circle thingamabob. I think it was really pretty. So I tried to make the house fit on this tiny lot, and I put a little garden on the side, and I rather do smaller a lot than bigger a lot because I'm lazy. Landscaping for a 40 by 40 or the 64 by 64, oh my goodness. I don't know for y'all, but I don't have time to do these kinds of things. Actually, I do have time. What am I talking about? That's all I have to do. So I did this little garden with debug fences, and I tried to pick some trees that just look like piles of dirt right now, but I went on live mode and I grew them a little. So it doesn't look too much like just a bunch of mud pile. But I didn't really went crazy on the landscaping for this house. I went pretty simple. In Texas, there's really not that many like flowers and stuff because it get really hot in the summer and flowers won't make it. So, and those little bushes kind of look like some bushes that we have in Texas, but oh well. In general, there's not much landscaping in Texas. And at some point too, I would really, really like to try to build a barn. I would love to do like a little ranch house and to build a barn. That was my goal at the beginning. I wanted to do that and I just gave up. I felt so rusty, like I didn't play The Sims for like half a month, and now it's just I can't build anymore, and it took me like 12 hours to build this house. Way too long. Sometimes, like most of the times it just take me like about 5 hours to build. This one just took me forever. I felt like I needed to learn the controls again and all. It was terrible. And maybe some of y'all noticed, but I have a new mic. It's a very interesting story. So when I was in Texas, we were looking around the room and stuff. We were living at my husband's parent for 2 weeks. I felt like a teenager again. And in his room, there was a mic. And I was like, this is a very expensive mic. I want it. And I looked on the box and stuff, and I'm like, this is a Blue Yeti. Damn, this is a Blue Yeti. I want it. And this mic is quite big. And I was like, I didn't have any space in my luggage. There was no way I could fit anything else. But I was like, if I need to, I would leave some clothes here. I would leave some stuff back just to bring that mic. And I brought my cowboy boots, and I flipped that mic upside down, stick it in cowboy boots, and put it in my bag. And I brought it back home, and I'm happy. It's a headache to set up, but I'm happy. And oh, look at that, we moved on to the inside. I get so distracted. I mean, it's been 2 weeks that I haven't talked to y'all guys, and I'm really lonely, and I need to talk, so deal with it. So for the inside of the house, I was going for Texas house. So Texas house have a lot of wood, and very dark wood and stone, and that's more of the style that Texas is going for. So that's what I tried to recreate. It kind of worked. Kind of. If you're from Texas, tell me that this works. The inside, not the outside, obviously, because the outside is... Let's not talk about this, it's sensitive. I've been in multiple fancy ranches in my time in Texas, and I feel like that's what they look like. Ooh, the day that I came back on Saturday, I have so many stories for y'all. The day that I came back on Saturday, my dog was the most excited to see me. I never saw her that excited to see me. Like, my dog is really not a cuddly dog. Well, I mean, she is, but just at night. She doesn't like to be touched and pet. She's weird. And I never saw her that excited to see me, and it made me so happy. She was running around and showing me her toy and all. I was like, Howdy's so cute. Because of COVID, I couldn't bring her in Texas. You can only bring service dogs in planes now. You can't like put dogs on in the airplanes and all. So yeah, I needed to leave her home, and it kind of sucked. I missed her so much while I was gone. This dog is with me since I moved here, and I bought her puppy and I raised her, and she's about to turn 4, and she's just my child. And she does that little howl, like she take a ball in her mouth and stick her head up and howl with a ball in her mouth. She cannot howl if she doesn't have her ball in her mouth. She is the freaking cutest. One day I'm gonna record her and show y'all, because it's just the freaking cutest. Okay, back to the build. I tried to put the master bedroom on downstairs, because that's usually how it is over there. And obviously the bedroom needed to be carpet, because I don't know what Texas have with carpet, but geez, they love their carpet. It looked like crap in The Sims, but that's what they do. Overall, to be honest, this house is really not that bad. It's not my best work, but it's really not that bad. And I tried to do it with limited pack too, so I think it's only get together, cats and dog, and season, if I did my stuff correctly. I think it's only 3 packs, and I mean, you can also do it base game, but there's a lot of get together I think in there, because I mean, I just got it, so I needed to try it, you know. And surprisingly, there's a lot of stuff that could fit in a ranch house and get together. And now I bought so many packs and never played them. I never played Eco Lifestyle, I never played Island Living, and never played Get Together. It's all packs that I bought that I never played them. I don't know what the gameplay are. I feel like if I would start a Let's Play channel or like a Let's Play series, I would just be completely confused. I just wouldn't know what to do with it. Cause like, I never played in them. I don't even know what the features are for Get Together. I just know that I want to get together for the columns. And I paid $20 for columns. Yeah, so this is upstairs. The kids have a Jack and Jill bathroom, because I just felt like it. I just thought it was a good idea to put a bathroom upstairs, and I really like what I did with this blue room. I think the orange and the blue fits well together. You can't change my mind. And I used that new dresser too in orange. I think it looks good. I really like that Jack and Jill bathroom, actually. I think it was a cool idea, and I think that when you grow up at some point, it's a thing that could actually happen. Like when you have a brother and a sister, you're sharing a bathroom. I think it just makes sense. They don't have a bathtub upstairs, but they can go take a bath downstairs. There's a bathtub. Wow, it took me way too long to figure out that word. And this is my last room of the build. Well, room, kinda. I went back outside and I'm finishing the patio and doing some touch up here and there, and after that I am done ski. Thank you guys so much for the love and support that y'all gave me while I was not here. Thank you guys for caring and asking all the questions. I hope y'all gonna have a beautiful weekend. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and do all the beautiful YouTube shebang. And on that note, I am Quinn, and you're my friend, and I love you guys. Bye!